Hey gang, Sam Ward here, and I want to tell you a story. A little over a week ago, I started on a project at my house. It's an old house. It was finished in 1930. And Sarah and I had been talking for the last couple years about remodeling the half bath that's on the first floor, right off the kitchen. And I finally decided I'm going to do it. I had a plan. Sarah and I had looked at some pictures. The plan is to put recessed paneling on the lower part and then to put wallpaper on the top part. It was going to be amazing. It is going to be amazing. I started on the project and I realized quickly that getting the recessed paneling in was going to be a challenge with the commode because it's a small space. So I take the commode out, I put rags in the drain hole as you're supposed to do so you don't get sewer gas in your house. Everything was going according to plan, except then that night, right before bed, Sarah comes in and says, hey, the drainage pit in the basement is full of gray-brown water. It looks kind of gross, it smells bad. And I thought, oh no. And sure enough, I had messed up the pressure of the sewer system or something, and it had backed up into the pit. Fortunately, it didn't go into the basement, so that's good. But that night, I am literally carrying buckets of you-know-what water out of my house, and I'm grumbling the whole way. I've realized something about myself, and this project highlighted it. I struggle with self-control. I get angry, I get frustrated. A lot of times it's my son or my wife, Sarah, who bear the brunt of that. Sometimes I'm just muttering under my breath, but sometimes I get actually angry and frustrated. At the same time, this whole past week, I am reading in God's Word. I'm devoting daily, and wouldn't you know it, I continue to read scriptures about self-control. Galatians, the fruit of the Spirit is, self-control. And then I'm in Proverbs, and it says that a man without self-control is like a city whose wall has been torn down. No protection. It's just out there in the middle of open to attack. And then I'm in 1 Timothy, for God did not give us a spirit of, but a spirit of self-control or self-discipline. Patience and self-control. Oh man. So I don't know where you are, but at some point in time, I had to realize that I have sin in my life, in my heart. And my sin in my heart is just like that sewage water that I was carrying out of my house. It smells terrible, and it will destroy everything it touches. It's toxic. And so I'm putting that to death. I'm trying to work on self-control. I don't know what your challenge is. I've appreciated Braden and Sophia and Kevin unpacking the fruit of the Spirit for us over the last couple months. But let me encourage you. Keep at it. Keep at it. Because that was such a powerful picture to me. And to realize that it has ramifications for my son, for my family, for my ministry, for our world. I'm remembering that God's Spirit in me gives me the ability to have patience, to have self-control. And you can too. It's a great day. The sun's coming up. Here we go. A new day for the fruit of the Spirit and self-control. See how I do, huh?